January 26, 2021. I was trying to pry off this so I could put it at just the right angle. And the best way to pry it off, the way that worked to pry it off, I don't know if it's the best way, was to put a flathead screwdriver under here, pry against the vehicle. Don't do that if your vehicle has a nice paint job. You gotta come up with a better plan. All right, I need both hands for this. I gotta figure out the right angle for this. I need both hands for that. There we go. That's not too bad. It's going a little. It's going over the rubber a little up at the top there. It's not down at the bottom. All right. So up there, fixed. Up there it goes a little past the rubber, and down here, I don't know if I can make it go one more spline down or not. But anyway, there we go. Alright. Now let's check the other one. Yikes. Check the other one. That's not bad. I'll take that. Well, that was a lousy end to that. Fumbling and pausing it, but you obviously need two hands for this sometimes. Now the way I was able to adjust this, because I couldn't see in there, was I know there's little splines in there. So I was able to, I pulled the bracket out, the assembly out, and then I could feel the spines, and I just turned it one spline, one little click, and that managed to get it in the right spot. Now what I'm going to do is tighten down these. Oh, one of the things I had the mechanic do at the Volkswagen shop was I had him put longer wires on the motor. Let me show you. Okay, here's the old motor, and see how long this wire is. It's about a foot, maybe a little longer. You don't want it a foot long, because then when you take out the whole assembly, it won't lay down on the floor of the vehicle. You want the wires long enough so they lay on the floor of the vehicle when you're trying to troubleshoot it. And that's why I've got all these. So I'll just curl them up and coil them up and stick them under the car. All right. Now another issue I'm having is this is slipping. And of course, as soon as I showed on a video, it's not slipping at all. Whatever. Anyway, I might have to tighten that down. I might have to tighten down that little silver ring under there. Or not. Whatever. Okay, well that's it. My name is Adam, and this is my instructional video on how to replace your windshield wiper motor, or at least remove the assembly and have someone else replace it. Oh, wait, nope, I lied. I'm not done. All right. This motor has to line up inside of here with this in the proper position, because these need to be lined up in the proper position. In the neutral position, they need to be like this. And you have to time it with that shaft and these arms. I didn't. I had the mechanic do it. He had a spare one which he could look at, and that was worth $100 to me. It's like, just all those years of experience. If it's worth $50, if it's my 50% rule, if it's worth 50% of what somebody's going to charge you, then just have them do it, because you're in for 50%, right? He's going to charge me $100. Is it worth $50 for him to do it for me? Yes. Okay, then we're not arguing about the first $50. We're arguing about everything after that. And I'll take his 40 years of experience or 50 years of experience and just make it easier on me, and then go pick up an extra shift at work or something. Anyway, you know how on your, if you've ever taken a motor apart on a Volkswagen, you have to line up the crankshaft, like two little dots on one side of the crankshaft with two dots on the camshaft. Or when you time the distributor, you have to time it just right. This is a timing issue as well. So you got to time this onto here so that it's at the right angle. And you might need someone else with a Volkswagen and you can look at theirs. It can be done. You know, you got enough time, and then you bench test it by attaching it to to the knob, or so get a spare knob. You're gonna need a spare windshield wiper knob, and or at least make sure it goes through the whole range with your choices there. Also, once this motor is attached to the assembly, you won't be able to turn the assembly. If the assembly turns when the motor is attached, then that means this shaft in the motor here broke. Now, mine, I finally got to turn, but the wrong part was turning. One of these shafts in here was not supposed to turn. It's supposed to pivot there. It's supposed to pivot in there, but the shaft or something in there was not supposed to turn, and it was, because it had frozen and broke here as well, or it needed to be cracked so that it could break free. And the mechanic, with all those years of experience, did it. So, hey, you know, I didn't get to do everything by myself, but that's okay. Don't have to do everything by myself. That's what the mechanic is for, right? So it still saved a considerable amount of time, a considerable amount of effort, and got it done. The mechanic's super busy with people with a lot of money, not people like me. Oh, and I swung by 7-Eleven and I bought them 2 pizzas for $10. 2 pepperoni pizzas. I suggest you do the same. It's totally worth it, you know? When it comes time for them to save your butt, they can really save your butt. And so there we go. Anyway, all right, I'm going to coil up these and hide them up inside there. And then tomorrow I'll get some windshield wiper blades. And then we'll go on to the next problem. Thanks for watching my video.